Welcome to The Wave. Wisdom and vitality every day. Wisdom is about the intuitive choices we create, and vitality is about revitalizing our moment-by-moment commitment to those choices every day.
So this week we're going to be talking about managing guilt, Christine, that lovely gem around balancing that family and loved ones in our careers and businesses. And it's always really interesting, isn't it, to look at the definition of what guilt actually is, or what this word that we're talking to. And this one is around a sense of responsibility of feeling wrong, whether that's real or imagined. And I found that really interesting, but because the truth around guilt is it's an emotion, it's an internal state for us. And it sits with those sad emotions like agony and grief and loneliness, and there's always a sense of resentment around it. But we know that there is no fun around guilt. It's like a fatigue and it flattens us. And I just recall in my own experience of spending years juggling leadership at work and in my family, and sort of being in that sandwich generation where I had parents to care for and kids to care for and juggling the family routines. And the cost was my vitality, without doubt. It's, that place where you find yourself overcompensating in areas that you're actually doing really brilliantly. And it's likely that these people that you feel guilty about actually don't even notice. And there's more on that another time, because I've had the conversation with my kids and my family. And guess what? They didn't notice.
And it's interesting, when we talk about conversations, I think there's an even more important conversation than that, which is with ourselves and what we're saying to ourselves in our head. We're thinking about our work and our business or our career, and we're thinking things that make us feel drained, exhausted, guilty, and we get withdrawn. We're comparing ourselves and thinking we should be doing this. We should be achieving this in business, in leadership, in capabilities, and we're not doing enough. And that is the root. We are also feeling guilty in the way that we're thinking about our loved ones. Oh, I'm not seeing my friends and family enough. I'm not investing time with my family and my loved ones. I'm not doing enough for my parent and my partner or my family, mum and dad, whatever it is. When we are feeling guilty, we feel guilty about ourselves and who we are. I don't like myself and I'm ashamed of how I'm doing this. I'm frustrated and I might be full of regret, and I'm humiliated and ashamed. I should be doing better. My family is paying the price. So I don't bring to mind the good things and the places where I'm doing great. I'm making it all mean something about myself. And it's that thinking that creates the guilt. It's not the fact or the situation. That's all neutral. It's me that's creating the guilt.
Yeah, so true. Goodness, I can see that as you were talking there, Christine. Let's think about then what we can do about this. And we approach it with our 3 steps. And step 1 is about resetting. And if we were to reset and ask ourselves the question, what is the upside of feeling this guilt and this shame that we've talked about? And what will create perhaps a comfortable acceptance with the choices that we're making around this? No one's forcing us to have a career and a business and a family. It's actually the dialogue we're having with ourselves. So listen really carefully to that response. What's your brain and your body telling you when we're having this experiencing guilt, that emotion? Step 2 is decide, what will I do differently? What do I want? And how am I going to show up here? Make a list of all the things you're doing really well that you can build on. And then identify one of those things. Because step 3 is asking yourself, how can I honor this in my everyday? And then do that one thing and keep practicing to create that change that you want and letting the guilt subside. A guilt-free business owner or leader will appreciate themselves first so that they can appreciate everyone else.
Thanks for taking the time to listen to Our Wave, a safe oasis where you can embrace your wisdom and take charge of your vitality. If you like what you hear and want to find out more, head over to LinkedIn, Facebook, or visit us at our website, www.thewave.co.nz. See you next week.